for the rights of prisoners after what you've experienced. I've been reading the books and your letters. It's like the Gulag 50 years ago, like nothing has changed since Stalin. Just couldn't believe how people are being treated like slaves, working 16 hours, 7 days a week, just have 4 hours of sleep. There are bathrooms that have the size for 5 people, and 800 women have to use this bathroom at once a week. They haven't seen their children for 2 months, and then they just saw them for 2 or 3 hours. So these conditions are really unbelievable. And as much as I've heard from you, or also read, that in certain situations you actually risk your own lives by actually starting a hunger strike. I remember there was a report where you, Nadia, disappeared in critical condition in hospitals. Nobody knew where you were for 26 days. Nobody knew if you're still alive, if you're dead. I've read, Masha, how you actually went to a hunger strike, and after 10 or 11 days, finally something changed in that prison. So you did achieve something, and you decided to start an NGO to help others.
Ну, это действительно так. Мы решили сделать организацию, которая будет помогать тем заключенным женщинам, которые вот в тех условиях, которые описал я, все же имеют смелость и честь отстаивать свои права.
Yes, this is indeed the case. We've decided to start an NGO which will help women that are put in the conditions that Jakob has just described, and help the women who decided to have the daring and the courage to stand up for their rights.
Это действительно страшно, что со сталинских времен отношение к человеку в сущности поменялось достаточно мало.
It's really horrible that from Stalin's times, the relationship to a person in the Gulag system hasn't really changed.
Человек по-прежнему является средством, а такая вещь, как его права и свободы, даже не обсуждается вообще в России и тем более в тюрьме.
A person, a human, is still considered as a resource in those facilities, and his rights and privileges are not even being discussed.
Это очень странно, но когда ты произносишь такое, казалось бы, распространенное слово, как право, в колонии на тебя обрушивается абсолютно вся репрессивная машина этой колонии.
This might seem very strange, but when you say the term "the law" in a prison, you start immediately feeling the whole repressive rolling of the prison machine. It tries to crush you down.
И нет лучшего способа сделать так, чтобы тебя возненавидела администрация тюрьмы, чем напомнить ей про закон.
There's no better way to make the prison administration hate you than to remind them about the law.
And so while you might be wondering why you're also kind of presenting these topics here in Los Angeles, I want to give you an example. We met at the European Parliament this week, Bill Browder. He's the grandson of America's former leading communist who ran for president as Roosevelt, and then he became the leading capitalist in Russia with $5 billion of assets. And after his lawyer was murdered, Sergei Magnitsky, he started an international justice campaign, the Sergei Magnitsky campaign, and against all odds, after everybody told him there would be no chance, he actually convinced in America, Congress, and Senate, and Obama to sign the Magnitsky rule of law. That means that everybody who was involved in his murder is not allowed to travel to the United States anymore with visa bans, and his assets are being frozen. They just froze assets and property in Wall Street. And this system actually is being applied at the moment also by, or discussed by European Parliament or European countries to apply for Russian officials who are actually involved in the Crimea case. And with Bill Browder we discussed that this international system of actually not letting murderers travel and enjoy their luxury life in our countries, in Europe, in America, that this should also be extended with the people who have been involved with pussy riots, detention, and inhumane condition in prisons. So the point I'm trying to is that it's an international world, and actually from all countries influence can be taken, and hopefully, and it's actually a question, hopefully also Putin and his ruling people will be careful not to go on with the war in Ukraine. I don't know how you see the situation in Ukraine. And if these sanctions that I'm speaking about actually you think are effective, like the Magnitsky list, or maybe in future the Magnitsky Pussy Riot list.
Мы восхищались и приветствовали ту революцию, которая происходила в Украине.
We were very inspired by the revolution which took place in Ukraine.
Это революция людей, которые осознали себя как народ, имеющий честь и достоинство, который может свергнуть своих коррумпированных политиков. Это восхитительно.
It's a revolution of people who have realized their dignity and honor and their power to overthrow their corrupt governments. And that is really inspiring.
Но естественно, что в той ситуации, в которой сейчас оказалась Украина, в ситуации смены правительства, страна становится достаточно слабой и уязвимой.
But in the situation that Ukraine has come to right now, obviously the country does become quite fragile and, not that strong.
И страны, которые ее окружают, должны найти себе достоинство и честь не раздирать эту страну на куски в тот момент, когда она находится в этом сложном переходном периоде.
And the countries that surround that country, that surround Ukraine, must find the dignity to not instigate the inner processes in the country and tear it apart while the country is living through a moment of weakness.
К несчастью, Путин не нашел себе этого достоинства.
Fortunately, Putin doesn't want to think about that, and this is exactly what he did.
Он вел свои войска в Крым, и при этом говоря на пресс-конференции о том, что вот эти вот русские войска, которые находятся в Крыму, на самом деле не русские войска, а просто люди, которые купили себе какую-то одежду и похожи на русские войска. В общем, какую-то чушь нес.
Putin made Russian military personnel invade Crimea, and then what's even more interesting at a press conference, he started saying that, the people in Crimea are not really Russian forces. They're just guys who went to the store, who went to the military store and just bought clothes which look similar to Russian forces.
Так или иначе, этот референдум под дулами автоматов случился. Крым находится в составе России. Ну, правда, никто, кроме Зимбабве, еще некоторых стран не признает этого. Но вот так.
So the referendum did take place on Crimea's succession from Russia, although no one really, except some countries in Africa, basically pronounced it to be legal. This is the situation we have right now.
Да,
наша позиция довольно ясна. Мы не поддерживаем оккупацию, которую Путин произвел в Крыму. Мы не поддерживаем то, что он варварским образом отнял территорию страны, которая находится переживает постреволюционный период.
About the occupation, obviously we do not support the situation of Putin tearing up another region of a country which is living through its post-revolutionary period.
Что касается акта Магнитского, то мы поддерживаем акт Магнитского, так как мы считаем, что те чиновники, которые нарушают российский закон, которые воруют в России деньги и везут их потом тратить в Европу и США, не должны этого делать.
We strongly support the Magnitsky bill and other sanctions because we believe that bureaucrats who steal money in Russia should not then go on to Europe and to the United States and spend that money down there.
Пусть в России тратят.
Make them spend their stolen money in Russia.
Что касается списка Pussy Riot, то мы подготовили его и в ближайшее время намереваемся передать его браузеру.
Regarding the Pussy Riot list, we've prepared it, and quite soon we will be transferring it to people who will be taking care of it, including the router.
Но при этом не хотелось бы, чтобы санкции касались обычных россиян. Хотелось бы, чтобы, напротив, они имели доступ к культурным благам Америки и Европы. Это необходимо. Необходимо раскрывать границы как можно шире. для того, чтобы русские люди видели, что здесь нет того ада, о котором рассказывают им по телевизору день за днем.
But at the same time, we wouldn't want these sanctions to touch ordinary Russians, and we would want them, ordinary Russians, to have access to cultural achievements of the United States and Europe, and much more importantly, people should have the chance to go down there, to go down here and see that this is in fact not the moral hell that Russian propaganda tries to portray it as.